use all three cameras. Don't say that to the director. Use all three cameras.
And Facebook Live. You're out live to the world.
Right now?
Yeah.
So come back on 2.
I'm Howard McGowan, and I'm public access.
Next hit. Okay, we're back, and welcome back. That little flash of Howard McGowan there. I tell you, we miss him. Howard McGowan got to be 90 years old, and we miss him. He's with the Senior Action Council, and he did some great things down here at MATV and for the community. So good to look back at and see Howard McGowan's face again. All right, we're back, and you saw a song before with Eric, and now we're going to have him back singing another song. So we're very happy to welcome him back to the studio, and like I say, came all the way here from Western Massachusetts. Please welcome Eric Lee.
Thank you. This is a song I wrote about, kind of about the town I live in East Hampton, but I think it pertains to probably a lot of towns in this country. And I want to be known that I do really like living in East Hampton before I play this song. I haven't recorded it yet, but hopefully I will soon. And it's called Heartache Town. Well, hello, my friend, I see you there. That empty kind of look and stare, you're not feeling too good, are you? I can tell. Did you break your heart and find someone else? 'Cause I'm in that same boat myself, and getting through this world is hard as hell. There's a spot not too far from here where popcorn's free and the ice cold beer won't make you smile, but you'll forget how to frown. In a place called Heartache Town. Well, it's not all that much to describe. Just a place where grooms lost their brides and widows who gave up on trying to go. And there's cops and chefs and hobos too. They're the same as me and you. They just don't want to live their lives alone. And a man named King who went insane lived by himself on Cherry Lane. And he says he lost his queen and his crown right here in a heartache town. It's not a place that anyone should have to stay too long. There's room enough here for you if you've been done wrong. And if there's love left in this world, then there's just none to be found. Not here in a heartache town. Not here in a heartache town. No, not in a heartache town.
All right. Eric Lee, fantastic, Eric. Thank you so much. That was fantastic. Why don't you put your guitar down? I'd like to have you come over, and let's do a little interview and find out more about where Eric's from and how he got involved in the music scene. And how we learned how to play the guitar. Come on over here, Eric. Go to a long shot here. All right. All right, fantastic stuff. Let me just
Oh,
put this
thank
right
you.
here.
Sure.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for
And thanks
having
for
me.
driving all the way out from Western Mass.
Oh, it's what I do.
So how much does it cost for the tolls?
Oh, none. That's why I take Route 2.
Oh, there you go, Route 2. So you do the
Oh,
long
yeah,
way.
it's scenic route.
Oh, that's great. So let's talk about your music. Now, all 3 songs, 2 songs you wrote yourself?
Yep, and a lot more.
Well, we're going to hear another one, I hope. But let's find more about you, though, first.
Sure.
Are you from Western Mass? Is that your hometown?
That's where I live now, yes.
Where are you originally from?
Well, I was born in Pennsylvania.
So you're used to the mountains, obviously.
Oh, yeah, and I grew up in upstate New York, up by Oswego,
Okay.
sort of around Lake Ontario.
Well, mountains up there.
Yeah, yep. And,
Catskills, right?
yeah, beautiful country up there.
So let's talk about musical influences. Everybody always wants to know who influenced you. Who are your major influences?
Sure, well, John Gorka,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Get that low voice.
Oh, incredible
Yeah,
voice.
yeah.
John Gorka, Eric Andersen.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
I heard you played
Jim
with Eric
Croce.
Andersen.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
I've
What
actually
was
been
that
working
like?
with him. It's been an incredible experience. I really didn't expect I'd ever even get a chance to meet him, let alone get to
Well,
play
he's been
with
around
him.
for a long time. I mean,
He certainly has.
it was your age when he was out.
Yeah.
So
it's-
that what an experience it must be. So what are
Yeah.
you doing with him? Are you collaborating on songs? Or are you just performing? Or what's?
well, I'm backing him up on mandolin and fiddle.
Oh,
I also play those
okay.
instruments. So we're going to be doing Falcon Ridge Folk Festival.
Great.
And I've been playing in house band for that festival for, this will be my 10th year there. And then we'll be doing Philly Folk Festival as well.
Well, so you're busy.
Well, yeah.
So,
Occasionally we can get more.
anything? What else is coming locally? Anything local coming up?
Around here, well, I just wrapped up a number of shows, but I know I'm going to be over at the Me and the Coffee House in Marblehead.
B&D. It's a Malden. That's right.
That'll be in the spring, opening up for Tracy Grammer,
Oh, okay.
who Dave Carter and Tracy Grammer were another huge influence to me.
So what do you think about the venues nowadays? It's tougher. It seems to be tougher and tougher for musicians. And how's that working out?
Yeah, well, the pay has stayed the same, if not dropped off since the 70s.
Yeah.
So, that doesn't really coincide with inflation, but, it's
You
it
gotta
can
love
be a
it.
grind.
Yeah, you gotta love it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all what it is, and right now I'm viewing it really as sort of a startup business, getting my
Yeah.
own music out there. So, luckily I love driving, and my Honda Civic is great on gas. So,
Well, let's talk about recordings. What kind of recordings have you made so far?
I've got an EP out,
Yeah.
which you can get on my website.
Let's talk about that. How do people get hold of that?
Yeah, that's eric-lee-music.com. And just like it sounds, Eric with a C, L-E-E.
And then
Music.
And you get some YouTube stuff I saw.
Yep, a lot of YouTube stuff and Facebook and all that.
That's great.
Instagrams and
Yeah, you gotta be out there nowadays.
That's what they say.
That's the venues now. It's all social media, right?
Yeah, I guess people are watching stuff online and all that stuff. This would be a great place to do all your networking.
I know. It's like I'm saying. It's
I
like
feel like I'm on the set of Time Bandits here.
It's like some of the stuff that we do really do. Somebody dropped off a Wayne computer. There is a
I
Wayne
think I could
computer.
use that joystick there.
There you go.
Play some
I
Castlevania.
know. A lot of joy was
So-
on that joystick.
I guess so.
But but I'll tell you, we made about $800.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
So the fundraiser itself was a success.
Well, good.
Just hope the guy comes and gets the stuff. That's the only thing.
Oh, we'll see about that. But I noticed you got Yoda there.
Yes, Yoda.
I've got a Yoda decal on my Honda
Oh,
that
Star
I didn't
Wars.
put on there, but I do love Star Wars.
The 40 years. The 40 years of that saga. So my daughter's having a big birthday party with my grandsons and her, all born around the same time. So next weekend, we're having a Star Wars themed party.
Oh man, can I come?
You
I
can.
love Star Wars.
I made 40 stormtroopers.
You did?
Yeah, they have these dark guns with the nerve
Oh
things.
shoot.
So there's 40 stormtroopers. They can try and knock them down. So,
Oh man,
Yeah,
that
they-
sounds like a blast.
we'll take photos. We'll put this on social media. But
Bring
let's
my
get back.
lightsaber.
Exactly. But let's get back to you. In terms of, I've always wondered, in terms of songwriters, I'm always intrigued because I think it's a wonderful, incredible gift that songwriters have. But I always wonder,
Just a lack of hobbies.
is that what it is? So what comes first, the song or the melody, the song? What is it both?
It depends. It varies from song
Yeah.
to song. A lot of times for myself, while I'm driving, I'll get kind of a sound or like a musical bit, or sometimes you'll get like a segment or a phrase that sticks in your head.
Do you write
It
it down,
sounds
or,
musical.
and if it's music, do Do you record something?
Well, if I'm driving, I get enough time to like turn it into a brainwash.
I don't think you
myself.
record and drive is not a good thing.
Yeah, well,
not
it's better
record
than
it.
writing. Trust me, it's way safer.
Really?
Way safer.
Okay.
You just push that button on
You
the
just record
phone
and say
and
something?
you just talk in
Yeah.
it. I just like talk to myself until I, that's all that's on my head. But sometimes, I've even dreamt complete choruses of songs
Really?
and wake up and
That's
just
amazing.
there it is.
Well,
It's always lucky.
that's the creative thing. You never know where it's going to come from,
Never
and
know.
I appreciate it. That anybody that does that.
The key is to keep the TV off.
Yeah, exactly.
get any
Don't
songs
just
if
sit
the
down and
TV's
be
on.
a lug. You
Which
gotta-
is, keep the TV on when you're watching this program.
Oh,
for
yeah, of
sure.
course. That's right.
That's very
Relax.
important.
It's very important.
Very.
But let's talk about in terms of the song we just heard. What was the impetus? Where did that come from? In terms of
I had a day off, which is kind of rare for me. So I was home and, I got to take my time and make up some coffee. And I should have been doing laundry, probably. So I didn't do that.
Yeah.
And
you feel guilty.
well, I'm just a procrastinator.
Yeah,
so
there you go.
you just sit with the guitar and, I had actually just seen Lori McKenna.
Oh, Lori McKenna. Is
who's-
she not awesome?
She is a god to me.
Is she really?
Absolutely.
Did you get on and visit her? She's in Sudbury, I think. Where is
I've
she?
never visited her.
Really?
I saw her once at the parlor room in Northampton.
Yeah.
And
She's like
I
a
was-
housewife with 5 kids.
Yeah, she's
It's unbelievable.
really amazing. I'm my own kid. I
Yeah.
don't know how she does it. I can barely
I know.
keep myself
Well,
fed.
she's got a great husband, and he encourages her to go out and goes on the road, and she comes home.
Yeah.
It's an amazing thing, but writing is just incredible.
It's so
And her
honest.
voice.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So have you worked with her? Or?
No.
Yeah.
I would be beside myself to do that. But if she's watching, I'm available.
That's right.
I-
Well,
we're
she
having
could
gigs.
pick us up a variety. So she's a Grammy awarded. She won some Grammys. That's great. So
Yeah.
is that something you seek? You just do the
Oh, yeah.
songs, and if it happens, it happens.
If I don't have at least 5 Grammys in the next 5 years, I'm just hanging it up.
Just hanging up.
Just
Well,
get
I
out
love
of
the
game.
sound. It's a great sound. You got a good voice, and I love the songwriting.
Oh.
It's really great. So,
Well, thank you.
so how are we doing on time? We got a few minutes. So you got a song planned for our next? What you gonna play next? Because we do want to hear another song.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the song you're gonna sing.
Well, you tell me what you'd like to hear. I could,
Oh, geez,
I could either do, I believe it's very important in folk music to do, to tell either true stories or stories of social consciousness and
that's
awareness.
pretty much what folk music is about, I think.
Yeah, and it's important to keep that alive. But I could play.
You got any song about hair extensions? The freedom of hair extensions?
That is there
Black
should be
Hair Matters.
a little bit of social awareness about that. Yeah, I think those make themselves pretty
Yeah,
apparent.
they do. They do.
How
How about a recycling song? You got anything on recycling?
Oh, well, I don't have a recycling song.
Yeah.
I've recycled a lot of old
Oh,
songs.
that's right. Like a
So
recycling
they're all
old jokes.
kind of
I do old jokes and recycle the same thing.
Yeah. But, well, I guess this next song, this would be a fun one to play.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's one that's kind of a co-write with a friend of mine named Pete Nelson, who lives out in Northampton.
Let's talk about that co-writing.
Yeah.
Like, what's that like?
I've
Do
only
you have
done it
arguments?
once or
You said,
twice.
no, it's like... and it's-
No.
Really?
Well, this came about. It's really been my only experience co-writing. But this came about because my friend Peter introduced himself to me at the Falcon Ridge Folk Festival.
Oh, that's great.
And he said, I'm a writer, whatever, and this and that. And I said, oh, well, I write too. And he's like, well, why don't you send me your lyrics and see what that's about, and I'll take a look over it and whatnot. And, I tend to write about a lot of, like that first song, The Garden Where No
Right,
Burdens
right,
Will Pass Through.
exactly.
It's a lot of esoteric
Yeah.
notions and things. And so he looked it over and he said, it's great, but he said, I just don't like magical things.
Really?
I just
Keep it real.
meat and potatoes. Don't make people
Yeah.
have to figure out what
That's
you're talking
funny.
about.
That's funny.
So, that summer I was driving a lot up to Maine,
Right.
and I wrote a number of songs on those routes, and so I was thinking, and I think I have OCD, and that's what friends tell me. So
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, what? Okay, all right, Pete Nelson, I'll write something that's not magical at all. I'll show
Just
you.
show.
I'll show you.
Just show. That's great.
So I
I
wrote
like
a
that.
couple verses, and it was just about what was going on in my life, and I sent it to him, and he wrote back. He said, "This is great. This is great. I don't have to. This
So
tells the
that's
story.
it.
Just
Yeah, that's
cut
great.
and dry." And so he said, "Well, so why don't you keep going with it?" And he started spitballing a couple ideas, and they were just great ideas. It was very easy for me to incorporate that into the song, so it really made
Well, that must be great. If you have a collaborator, because I'm actually working on a graphic novel with a writer, so I'm starting to learn what that's like, because I'm a graphic artist. So it's something new for me to work on somebody else doing the writing and I'm doing the drawing. So
Sure.
see how that works.
Sure. Well, yeah, it can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping. All right, well, that's great. So we would love to hear another song.
Sure.
And what's the name of it?
Well, it particularly helps describe the notion of not being magical in any way, and it's called "I Wish I Was a Plumber."
Oh, well, there you go. But they had a bad day of songwriting, I guess, huh?
Well, you tell me.
All right, we're going to take your mic off,
Okay.
and then we're going to a long
I
studio.
don't want to break this thing.
Yep, you're going to go over there, and I'm going to introduce you
Sure.
for the next song, and we appreciate Eric coming by, and thank you so much for the great interview.
Oh, you can.
And hope you go back out tonight for Western Mass?
Yeah, I will be back out tonight.
Go back out tonight? Okay.
Yeah, well, hopefully up to Brattleboro to play at a bluegrass jam
Oh, so
with
you
some
you
friends
might
of
have a
mine.
gig tonight. You have a gig tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's good. So 2 gigs a night. I like that.
Oh.
Unfortunately, you're not getting paid for this one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, while we get the cameras ready, I want to thank Eric for coming by, and I'm in for another treat because I'm curious to know how the song turns out. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome for song number 3, Eric Lee.
Well, I wish I was a plumber with a dog and a pickup truck. I'd watch the Patriots on Sundays. I'd eat wings and pound some buds. I'd have a wife, a kid, and a white 2-bedroom house all filled with love. I'd work till I retire, and maybe that might be enough. I got this silly notion to make music all my days. It might be my ADHD or the way that I was raised. It's been a crazy ride. I've somehow survived this far. Like a duck that takes to water, I took on playing this guitar. And I've seen the Eiffel Tower, and I've walked on the Great Wall, and I've thought about a third rail ride, passed out in a bathroom stall. And I've eaten soup cold from the can behind the grocery store. And I've spent more nights than I can count in my 98 Accord. I was a lawyer with a penthouse in the sky. I'd have a 65-foot sailboat, and I'd buy a plane to fly. And I'd win most of my cases, but once I lose I wouldn't mind, 'cause it wouldn't be my neck that's getting sentenced from on high. Well, I got this 4-string fiddle. It's got my name set in with pearls to make sure the notes I play are clean and remembered in this world. We've been all through the ringer, this old violin and me. But my problems all just disappear when my bow touches its strings. La la la, life is good. It's the honest life for me. My passion is the pain I turn to my courtesy. But they'll line up by the dozens. You can say your misery. La la la, life is good. Yes, it's the honest life for me. I wish I was the king of France with all the riches in the world. Where I go, trumpets would sound and big flags would unfurl. My life would be much different. No, it wouldn't be life of anyone I know. And I've seen the Eiffel Tower, and I've walked on the Great Wall. I thought about a third rail ride and passed out in a bathroom stall. And I've used to call from the can behind the grocery store. And I've spent more nights than I can count in my 98 Accord. La la la, life is good. It's the honest life for me. My passion is the pain I turn to my currency. But they'll line up by the dozens if you can sell your misery. La la la, life is good, yes, it's the artist's life for me. La la la, life is good, yes, it's the artist's life for me.
All right, fantastic. Eric Lee, ladies and gentlemen. Great, thank you so much, Eric, and I'm so glad you've become a plumber. Because that's great stuff. Thank you so much, Eric. I do appreciate it. And, wow, what a great show it was. And I tell you, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We did a show in spite of all this craziness around us. And as you can see, hopefully this was so successful. We'll be doing this again next year. This will become an annual event. I think the community obviously needs it. Everyone who came by and donated funds to help support MATV was very thankful that they had this opportunity to drop off all their old, outdated electronic equipment, and that's what we gathered this weekend. So I want to thank everybody that took part. I want to thank the staff and the board that helped make this possible, and of course all those people that came down to MATV to donate all this equipment to be recycled, and also the money they donated on top of that, where we actually raised almost $900. So we're very, very happy. As you know, MATV is a nonprofit organization, and we do have to survive on not only fundraising and grants, but the donations of people that want to come down and support us. And we're always thankful that people do that. And if you do want to donate to MATV, feel free to come down to MATV either personally, so you get a tour. You can come down and donate whatever you like, or you could go to our website. We actually have a little link you can link in and donate to MATV any amount that you'd like. So all year long we're fundraising some kind of way. All right, let's take these guests that came by. Let's hear it for Josephine Royal. I like to call her Royal, but she likes Royal, so let's hear it for Josephine Royal. And I also want to thank our other guest, a credible story that Ted had, Ted D. Louise Jacques. Let's hear for Ted coming by. I tell you, that guy knows how to dress. There's no doubt about it. He's impeccable with his dress, and he really carries it well, I tell you. I want to thank Ted for coming by and wish him well in the armed services and that new leadership group that he has. And of course, Eric Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, what a credible talent. Eric Lee, that's fantastic. Thank you so much for coming by, and be careful on that drive home. In fact, we're taking donations for helping pay the tolls so we get home faster. All right. And again, I want to thank you, the audience, for tuning in live on tape. It's been a while since we got a show, but now we got another one in the can, and we'll probably recycle the show later on, as we always do. Get one show taped, and we're going to cycle it for the next 5 weeks. So, thanks for watching. And how are we doing on time? Are we almost? I got 5 minutes to kill. Is that it too? How much time we got? Yeah, really? I can't. So I'll tell you about my cataracts. Let's talk about that. For goodness sake, I'm so nervous about this. I joke about it, but they're actually gonna take out my cornea and put another fake one on. And I'm saying, oh really? How do I keep my eyes open for this? And they're saying, no, don't worry. We're gonna put you out. You're not even gonna know. So if that happens, I'll feel better about it. But then they said we only do one eye at a time. And then of course I say, well, why is that? well, we can't be guaranteed 100% it's gonna work. So if we do one eye, in case something goes wrong, you got the other eye to use, I guess. So I don't know, I might be a pirate the next time you see me. So I want to thank you for tuning in. But remember, we do our show once a month, and we're always looking for an audience, but more importantly, we're also looking for crew. And I want to thank my crew for showing up tonight. Let's hear it for this incredible, great crew that we have showing up in the control room, on cameras. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Tonight, Matthew, John was directing. He's a little rusty. It's been a while since we've done a show, but he and Paul have been our directors, and they're doing a great job. And we've got a great crew. And if you have an idea for a show, come down to MATV. It's for $25. Are you kidding me? It's cheaper than going to Emerson. So come on down, and for $25, learn how to use the equipment. Have an idea for a TV show, you can make it happen. Or, if you don't have an idea for a TV show, you can come down and join another producer or another show to help crew for their show. Until you get an idea. Then you can leave them and do your own. But come down here, get the experience, learn by doing. That's what we do. We don't do lectures. You come down here and you learn by doing it. So, it's incredible stuff. It's easy to do. I'm dyslexic. So, if I can do this, anybody can. Right? So come on down. We've got kids 8 years old using the equipment. So no matter how old you are, 8 years old all the way up to Howard McGowan was 90 and was using our facility. So come on down to MATV, 145 Pleasant Street. Get involved, and we'll see your show soon on MATV. In the meantime, watch live on tape, because we're live on the third Monday of every month. We're going to get back to that routine. So come on down, be in the audience, and see how a real show can mess up. That's what we do here at Live on Tape. All right, how we do? We got 3 minutes to go. Oh, I think I've done it. I think we can probably leave a little early. Yeah. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Live on Tape. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend.